All right. Welcome, my people, to a culinary road trip that's gonna rock your world. We're about to embark on a crave-worthy countdown, a righteous journey to find the absolute best sandwich shops in America. We ain't visiting the big box cookie cutter chains. This is about bread baked with love, meats piled high, and bites that send you straight to Flavortown. I'm looking at you, Subway. I'm looking at you, Jimmy John's. We're steering clear of those slimy, shiny, pre-sliced meats and bread that tastes like a yoga mat. This is a mission for authenticity. Mom and pop shops and chains that care about fresh ingredients, flavor, and a customer experience that makes you feel like family. Never settle for less than the best. Let's hit the road and find some righteous bites. Kicking things off in the Big Apple, Katz's Delicatessen on the Lower East Side. Walk in and you feel the history and the energy, over a century of pure, unadulterated deliciousness. They cure brisket for weeks, rub it with a secret spice blend, then smoke it low and slow until it's ridiculously tender. They hand-slice it thick and steamy, pile it high on rye with a smear of mustard, a skyscraper of savory perfection. People travel for this. The quality and craft speak for themselves. Katz's is the heavyweight champ to start our list. Blast off to the West Coast. Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches, rewriting the sandwich rulebook. The vibe is fun and creative. Hundreds of signature sandwiches, each with a quirky name and a personality all its own. Famous for dirty sauce baked into Dutch crunch. Soft inside, crackly top. Texture explosion? You bet. Halal chicken, vegan meatballs, fried chicken, mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers. Ike's gets funky with flavors. They nail creativity and service. Fun, bold, and totally dynamite. Cruising into the Steel City for Primanti Brothers. A sandwich as tough as Pittsburgh itself. You pick grilled meat, capicola, steak, kielbasa, and they pile it high. Then they tuck fresh-cut fries, vinegar slaw, and juicy tomato right into the sandwich. One-handed eating? Not this one. It's a beast. Messy, comforting, and gloriously no-nonsense. Primanti Brothers is Pittsburgh's soul on Italian bread. Practical, bold, and certifiably off the hook. If New York owns Pastrami, Louisiana, we'll argue they've got the West Coast king, Langer's Delicatessen. They steam the meat for hours. That warm tenderness is the secret to the legendary number 19. Knife-cut texture, thin, delicate slices that machines can't replicate. Full, smoky, peppery flavor in every bite. Pile on Swiss, Russian dressing, coleslaw, and double-baked rye. The number 19 is a flavor mic drop. Langer's is classic deli done perfectly, an LA landmark you don't skip. Back to California for Mendocino Farms, the farm-to-table sandwich revolution in a fast casual shell. Artisanal breads, farm-fresh produce, meats raised with care, you taste the difference. Chef-driven builds like the not-so-fried chicken. Shaved roasted chicken with Mendo's Crispies and herb aioli, equal parts inventive and thoughtful. Peruvian steak with ají amarillo, bright sauces, and bold global flavors, they take delicious risks that pay off. Fast casual that feels upscale? Mendocino proves a chain can keep quality and soul. In Philly, some say the real king isn't a cheesesteak. It's Dinnick's roast pork at Reading Terminal Market. They roast whole bone-in pork loins, rubbed with a secret blend, slow roasted until fall-apart tender. Sliced to order, dipped in the juices. Add provolone and broccoli rabe for a perfect cut-through of flavor. It's comfort elevated. Savory pork, melty cheese, bitter greens. A holy trinity of flavor. Standing in line is part of the ritual. The payoff is life-changing. Dinnick's is totally money. Want Thanksgiving any day of the year? Head for Capriotti's and the Bobby. They slow roast whole turkeys nightly and hand-pull the meat. Real juicy turkey, not slimy pre-sliced deli slices. Turkey, cranberry sauce, handmade stuffing, and a smear of mayo. Thanksgiving on a roll. It hits every nostalgic note. Savory, sweet, herbaceous, pure comfort. Capriotti's applies that care across the menu. Premium proteins, slow roasting, honest ingredients. Ann Arbor's Zingerman's, a food lover's paradise and an obsession with quality. They run their own bakehouse, source world-class cheeses and meats, and treat bread as a celebrity. House-made corned beef, hand-sliced rye, emmental, kraut, and their Russian dressing, a Reuben that others aspire to. It's an education in deliciousness. Staff share stories and samples because they care about provenance. Zingerman's is top-shelf craftsmanship. Pricey, yes, but worth every penny for unmatched quality. Back to the West Coast, Bay City's in Santa Monica, home of the Godmother. Baked in-house crusty Italian rolls. Perfect chew and crackle that starts the experience. Genoa salami, mortadella, capicola, ham, prosciutto, provolone, an overflowing, glorious carnivore's masterpiece. With onions, pickles, tomatoes, a drizzle of Italian dressing and hot pepper salad. It's complex, tangy, and spicy. People line up for this ritual. Bay City's proves that piled high quality ingredients make an unforgettable sub. For the final stop, the smallest state, biggest legacy, the Sandwich Hut in Providence, Rhode Island. No frills, all heart. A mom-and-pop joint built on tradition and flavor. Bread baked daily and meat sliced to order. You'll never see a sad, prepackaged slice here. Italian grinder loaded with capicola, salami, provolone, oil and vinegar. Or a homemade meatball sub simmered and bubbling in marinara. Run by the same family for decades, the Sandwich Hut is pure local pride. Simple, honest, and righteous. Woo, what a ride! From coast to coast, we've hunted down the most bomb.com sandwiches this country offers. Off-the-hook close-ups, history, passion. These places put heart and soul between two slices of bread. Your mission? Skip the drive-thru and seek out these local legends. Drop a comment and tell me your favorite sandwich spot. Pin it on our map. Share the knowledge, spread the love. Support the mom-and-pop shops that care about ingredients and experience. Remember, life's too short for boring sandwiches. You deserve fresh bread, quality meats, and flavors that make you say, holy moly. Until next time, keep it real, keep it flavorful. Peace out.